So, hello, welcome for today's live stream, live from John Tien in Thailand. Maybe you heard about this place, so let me check if you can see and hear me. I see first people here already arriving on Discord, Florian and Vornix, and also here on YouTube, more and more are coming. Yeah, whoever, for the people who are for the first time here, just let me know. Can ask me any questions during the next hour, and I will try my best to answer you. So, and I see more and more people are coming slowly. Steven, hello. So, for everyone who doesn't know me yet, my name is Robert Rother. I started trading at the age of 13 and yeah, with stocks in Germany. And at 17, I co-founded my first investment firm with two partners who actually also taught me the investment business. And I sold my shares a couple of years later. Actually, during that time, what is important, I started to trade through the phone on the CME and New York Stock Exchange from our office in Frankfurt. So I learned the trading and investment business. After I sold my shares in that company, I moved to China in 2004, where I set up a second investment company with a Chinese partner together. And at the peak time, I managed over exactly $156 million. And I had a team of 30 traders and analysts in my company in Shenzhen. Well, and if you're quite successful in China, for example, I had one of my best trading days during the subprime crisis 2008, where I made over $800,000 in one day through Forex exchange trading. And yeah, then I also built up one Chinese financial platform that was translating Chinese stock information to English. I was licensed by it, but you know, if you control the news, Chinese government does not appreciate this. And then finally, I got arrested, like people like Jack Ma. That was in December 2000, in May 2011. And then I spent the next 7 years and 7 months in Chinese prison. And basically, this is also the reason why I'm in Thailand right now, because one of my best friends was released 1 week ago, or almost 2 weeks ago, from prison after 17 years, and I picked him up from yeah, here from the airport, and now we're staying together, and I'm bringing him back into normal life. I know it from myself, and well, I stayed 7 years and 7 months. Right now, I am running two trading communities, one in German and one in English, and we are focusing on prop trading. Also, if you're German, I wrote a best-selling book in German. It's called Dragon Years. Yeah, you can buy this and translate it. Hey, Steven, nice to see you here. And if you are here on YouTube and you are not verified yet on the Discord channel, you just take your mobile phone, you register here, and then you get access to Discord. There's also the live stream, and there is an own chat room called Robert Rother, where you can ask questions without any time delays. And of course, you also get a special information from Bookmap. You just have to verify yourself with your Bookmap license key, and then, well, yeah, join exclusive benefits. Well, here are some certificates of mine as proof of trading from Apex, and I'm also under probation status from Apex since September last year. Now let's see where the journey is heading. Now, of course, most importantly, all Bookmap limited materials, information presentations are for educational purposes only and should not be considered specific investment advice, no recommendations. Trading futures, equities, and digital currencies involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. So now we have the official part over. Let me close this. So yeah, it's a little bit slow. Yeah, I loaded Bookmap again. It's still loading here. And I have again data latency problems because I think Bookmap is loading so many data. Yeah, sometimes this happens, but yesterday was everything fine. But I have to say the internet connection in Thailand is really good. Most of the places, even if you are in a shitty bar, they have a better connection than in Germany. Really, really amazing. Hello, Gordon Gecko. Good morning. Nice to see you here. And yeah, well, until Bookmap is finishing loading here. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. And then I would say we go through some broader analysis. I mean, it's already 9 p.m. here in Thailand, so it's strange working hours. But probably which market do you prefer to trade, ES or NQ? Because then maybe I will close one market on Bookmap because somehow right now it's really eating up my resources here. Yeah, as we can see, I mean, yesterday there is no strength in the market. There was a political uncertainty, well, what means uncertainty? It's sort of tough. We always get new surprises here about Florian fakes anywhere. Yeah, there are many fakes. Be aware of that. It's good that you mention it. There are fakes also from me and other people. So if anyone asks you about money, simply don't trust them. And this is, yeah, another bruise. Bruises are popping up like like everything here. Sandra, NQ. Good. Then we focus here on NQ because somehow it seems to be quite. Let me close here. ES, unsubscribe. Let's see. And we're focusing here on MNQ or NQ. Go on Gecko. Hello. Calix, is Bookmap for any asset available? No, not for any asset. Basically, Bookmap is, I would say, for American stock markets like NASDAQ or New York Stock Exchange, or for American futures markets, CME, for example, because they provide the MBO data, yeah, market by order data. Other exchanges, if I'm not wrong, Eurex, for example, does not provide it so easily. So there are always problems from exchange to exchange. So Bookmap is not for every assets. I would say it's best suitable for US futures markets and US equities. Hello D, nice to see you. And I got your message last time, yeah, your DM. I just saw it. And today, again, a little bit updating indicators here. I don't know. Takes 1 second more or less here at the moment. And I think it's my memory of the laptop that is on the limit. But I think when this is finished here, then it should be fine. Um, Yes, smash the like button, Demo Trader. Yeah, and definitely join the Bookmap Academy. One member of our community also is a blue jacket winner of the Bookmap Academy. I can only say this is probably the best for free educational material available. Yeah, so if you are not doing it, I don't know. If you want to get into that business, I think it's yeah, it gives you a good and fair entry. And yeah, dear moderator, thank you that you're posting it, the Discord link here, because it's a little bit complicated here to post everything from the laptop. And still here, I'm waiting that we have the 21 from 27 that we get all the indicators set up. Because just before I had to restart my computer, then I had to reload the data, but internet connection is good here, so it should be done in a couple of minutes. Then it should work smoothly. Yeah, and if we look here at an 1 hour chart for the NQ, yeah, the pre-session, of course, is looking not good. This was the analysis from yesterday. We have this long-term VWAPs here, and basically, if you can see here on the 1 hour chart, we touched this VWAP yesterday, and then we had a small correction. But we have to say the market is really, really, yeah, there's no power in it. I have drawn the volume profile here in this range, and all these yellow lines, they are basically turnaround points. These are, so to say, high volume nodes where the market can react. And here on the downside, we have the VWAPs from longer time frames that are our support zones. And the major support for me in here in the NQ is the 20,000 level. Many things are coming together, certain VWAPs, and if this level breaks, then yeah, I don't think it's looking good. And this was my support zone that that I draw before, but the market simply went through it. And now we can see what becomes the support level before is no resistance zone. The market is ditching into this zone again and again, and then, well, the next sell-off is starting. One thing I must say, I did not trade this week because we have this is probably one of the biggest lessons that I can give you in my trading career. Trade, look at the volatility index, or called VIX. We had a VIX of 24, 25 during the last days, and if the VIX is so high, the markets are going nuts basically. It's for my trading style, because I'm more or less a scalper, difficult to handle. And I figured out over the years, as longer I compared my trading days to the volatility index, and as higher the volatility index was, as more losing trading days I had. Yeah. So then I decided many years ago, if the wix is above 20, I become carefully. If the wix is a 25 or so, I'm not trading at all. Where do you put the starting points for your long-term VWAPs? These are basically major high and low points. Yeah. For example, COVID low. Yeah. This is a long-term VWAP, or on a longer time frame. Every pullback that you have is basically an interesting point to place a VWAP. Gordon Gecko, are you gonna trade here also in this session? I'm not sure. Maybe, if you watch my thousands of hours of recorded video material, you see that I trade basically most of the time. But if we have a VIX now above 20, I'm always very carefully in trading. And I don't have to risk my personal money to just make a show here. I'm quite honest with that. I'm 30 years in that business. But if you want to see trading records, I have hundreds of hours here with Bookmap, and on my private YouTube channel, there are many time where I am trading live. But if I trade today, I cannot say this. This is I will see what the market is doing after the opening. But if I trade now, I basically would be careful in trading small size, and yeah, that's it. And also, I have to say, I'm not at home. I am in Thailand and not in front of my home setup. That is also, yeah. Sometimes, I don't like to trade from my laptop, even if I have multiple screens here. But yeah, it's still not the same. But D always on a chart, on a long-term chart, try to find the major support and resistance zones or pullbacks in a trend, and they're simply at a VWAP. And you will see also for stocks, this is working very well, especially if a market is in a trend and you don't know where to enter, then simply wait until, yeah, the market hits the VWAP. Yeah. So on small data latency with 1 second. But here for me, what is interesting is the 20,000. Yeah. Otherwise, if we go regions here, 20,600 might be interesting. So you can take out this region, 20,800. Now we are here on a 1 hour chart. We can see that we are more or less in a range. This zone. It means buy the low, sell the high. Yeah. So buying opportunities here, 20,000. Selling short opportunities here at 20,700. We go into a smaller time frame, 15 minutes. It's basically a similar picture. Yeah, we have this big range. So maybe we are looking for buying opportunities here, this area, and sell opportunities above here. We're going to add the day VWAP also, starting at midnight or market opening. Template. Oh, it's the wrong template. I call this day VWAP because this is a VWAP that starts with the opening of the official trading hours, which is 5 p.m. Uh, no, 6 p.m. Eastern time, yeah, or midnight Central European time. I'm always getting confused here. What we can see here, we have this day VWAP. We saw the market went to the downside. Maybe this level here, 47, might be an interesting short opportunity. But what we can add here is another VWAP from this temporary high. I'm going to remove the deviations. And we can see the market is trailing below this VWAP, and yeah, might be a resistance zone here, 410 to 440. By the way, I am writing a book. Okay, now this is okay. We also have the VWAP here, but we still have a data latency. I think that will also be solved soon. I'm actually, I'm basically, I'm writing a book about my trading style and focusing on prop firm trading, but it doesn't mean that you have to be a prop firm trader to read this. And probably maybe next week or in 2 weeks, I can start to take the pre-orders, for example, through Amazon. And it will be an interesting book that might be published within the next 4 to 8 weeks. Yeah. focusing on prop firm trading, my trading idea, my experiences, also especially how I see liquidity in Bookmap and how I understand the market situation. This book is for everyone. Yeah, I would say if you are new to the market, you can get my basic idea. Maybe some people already know this, but for experienced traders or for prop firm traders, I might have the one or two, yeah, I wouldn't say tricks or hints that might give you a different way of thinking of how these firms are working and how you can use it for yourself. Since I run my own fund in China and I know what they want and how they think, or actually what I thought about trading. Yeah, if you are interested in this sort of thing in this book, just you can have give here hands up and will be in German and English language. And I also try to make it some, yeah, how to say, I want to bring the books that you can read, but also many things that you can basically not explain in a book or on a picture, that you can get links to certain videos where you can basically see exactly what I mean. Then you basically just scan the QR code and you get access to these videos. I try to write it very simple. It would be my second book. And so I have some experience in how to write books. And I have to say also in combination with AI, yeah, if it's Claude, if it's Grook, or if it's ChatGPT, I can give them my ideas, my understandings, and I can actually put the things together. And then I have to review it, improve it, and yeah, but it's quite working quite well. I would say I have now around 20 chapters and 18 are already ready. No, not done yet. Yeah, but they're already written. I will keep you up to date about this next week because yeah, tomorrow I'm heading back to Bangkok and they have a nice apartment, and I will focus solely on bringing this to yeah to a new level or to a finished final level. We have slow data latency. That is really, yeah, I know. Yes, it's not much, but it's also so. And if I'm going to trade, I set myself right here chart maybe 5 micros, and also always have stop loss, take profit. Basically, for me, it's 50 to 100, but with this volatility, it can go very fast. This is why I respect volatility so much. We have on the one side a very thin order book that gives you always crazy moves. Yeah, the market is, or we're going to see the example soon, running to one direction, taking this, and then going against you, and then back to sender. I always like to say. Yeah. Now I think the market is grabbing the liquidity here, liquidity at 2300. 2300 is the low here, basically. So I try to scroll in to see the longer term VWAPs here. You see there are many support and resistance zones. Let's put it here on a day. These are really sometimes VWAPs that are arriving here from day VWAPs, yeah, from daily chart, long historical VWAPs, but you can see they work very, very well. You just have to be patient here, I'm keeping them and just waiting until they reach their goal, yeah. 5 minutes to go to opening, so we are just waiting right now. It would be interesting maybe to grab the liquidity here, huh? And then it looks at the market goes to 300 and makes like 100 ticks move. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask here, yeah. Ah, fighting mosquitoes here. And what we can see here is that I like to trade this in the MNQ. We can see the market is here actually absorbing the liquidity, and then we have this pullback. If we look a little bit deeper, we have here at 320, and market made the pullback to uh, 34. It's not much, but these are sometimes good trades. Sometimes the market is moving further away. So if you see something like this, the market moves into your direction, you basically take your stop loss break even, yeah. Then you let the show go on. GH, do you think Bitcoin has a good future? Basically, I think so, yeah. But it's a very volatile asset. I mean, we have to say that Bitcoin is really an accepted payment method, and you are more or less out of the fiat money system. So you can easily, for example, I lived in China, yeah, in 2008, I lived before, there was a big financial crisis, and all the financial system was blocked from the Chinese government. You could not send money in and out anymore. And this was actually my big chance where I made a lot of money because people trusted me as a middleman. And at that time, there was no Bitcoin. Now, if the government wants to shut down money, but you have your money on Bitcoins, for example, you can easily take them anywhere. Yeah. So it has some sort of value. Yeah. I have to say, but it's also very volatile. I would say you should have a little bit of your money, yeah, of your capital in cryptos, of course. Physical gold, I always say, yeah, it's very important to really have, and not like 1 kg of gold. I think about gold coins that you can really use and then just leave them there. Yeah, they are also good asset. And don't compare the actual gold price here on the futures market or the spot market. Physical gold has a complete different price. First of all, you must get it, and then you really have to pay a big spread. Mostly the spread is around 10%. And in some countries, you also have to register it. And if you get it under licensed gold from big companies, and if you get them under the table without through the system, take it immediately. But to answer your chess question shortly, yes, I believe in cryptos and also in Bitcoin. And I believe it has a good future, but you also must have some nerves. Yeah, I wouldn't put all my money on it. That's it. One part of it. So 1 minute to market opening. And now let's see if the market is grabbing the liquidity here. But of course, I'm not going to immediately now at market opening place an order here. Chris Camillo says that since young people believe in the validity of crypto, the prices of it is more likely to rise in future. Yes, that is also an important point. Most of the young people, they are growing up with crypto and they do not consider gold as that important anymore. And absolutely right. So this is going to change. Maybe when they are older, they also want to have gold, but the young generation definitely believes in it and they believe it's cool. So in that way, it has a value. Absolutely right, D. I'll call it cigarettes are the most stable currency. Grandma always uses it. Yes, this is also, that is definitely right. I can absolutely agree to that. And since I was in prison, I can tell you cigarettes are very, very important. And in Chinese prison, I just figured out cigarettes are forbidden now. You cannot smoke anymore. So now I have a data latency of 28 seconds just after market opening. It is, of course, not good. Now I have to wait here. It's going to happen. But this has nothing to do with my internet connection. This is again a rhythmic problem. So if I disconnect and reconnect now again, then yeah, there's nothing happening here right now. This thing is dead. Connections. I'm sorry about that, but sometimes it's really screwed up here with Rhythmic. So we try it again. My laptop is fine. Everything is good. Everything is working now. Connecting, connecting, connecting. So it doesn't want to do this here. I'm going to change the gateway. Say Singapore is working, it's nearby. Okay, this seems to work. Still data latency. Let's wait. What's happening here? Yeah, then we have to look at another chart here. I cannot change it. So the 2200 are interesting. GH, or would you ever go back to China after how you see the government acted there? Well, I cannot go back to China. I'm banned. I have persona non grata. I am not allowed to go back. I, from the point of view of the people, of the Chinese people, I really would love to go back because I had good friends there and they're very nice people. I like them. I like their attitude and their character. But well, for me, there's no more option to go back there. I don't want to go another time into prison. No, they can do anything they like with you. Kalex, what do you think on Alchemist AI crypto? Kalex, I cannot tell you anything about this Alchemist AI crypto. I really don't know, but I just know there are a lot of things, a lot of scams running, yeah, with crypto and AI, and they just want to get your money, yeah, if you invest there. Again, also data latency here, loading crypto data. Yeah. Data latency 54 seconds. Very nice, Rhythmic. Well done. Yeah. And I must, oops. Yeah, Rhythmic is more or less dead. I will put Bookmap here. I will have trading view open for a while until I figure out here more and more options on connection or gateways. I'm just working here. Yeah. Let's see what they're saying. Again, keep in mind here, I mean, we saw the 20,200. There is a nice VWAP, might be an interesting turning point. Yeah. So it's normally a bookmap channel, but if Rhythmic is screwing up here, it's out of my power. So in the meantime, just go ahead and ask questions. Yeah. Anything that you would like to know, even if it's about my private life or okay, if you don't want to ask me questions, I'm asking you questions. Since I'm writing my book, I'm just also want to get feedback, or what means feedback. I would like to know what are topics that are you interested in. Maybe you post this that I can implement into that book. And also, who would like to be yeah, a test reader? Yeah, I mean, I before I can publish something, I need people who can actually read through this and give me honest feedback. Now we have a nice rejection rig here. Okay, I mean, we have to improvise now a little bit, but um, so D, are you German or English speaker? Because we have both groups here. Then let me create something. Oh, we have a nice rejection rig here now on the 50-minute chart. That looks very good. This can hold up. English, good. Are you already a member of my free English community? Yeah, it's outside, but it's for free, 100%. I'm also putting it here. You can sign up there, and I have to verify you. I'm also going to put it here. This is the English speaking group, yeah. I also have a German speaking group. If somebody is not yet in my German speaking group, can also put it here. And now I'm going to I make a short post, yeah. Yes, I will probably next up to starting from next week, I will publish a chapter by chapter to get some feedback and then to improve it, yeah. I'm just making a small post. I will improve this later. Okay, I pinned it here on top. It looks like this. German also. Sandra, you already member of my German group? So in the English group, I it looks like this. So, oops. Bookmap 47 seconds later. I'm waiting here. It's loading. You just go to the English group, Traders Mindset, test readers wanted, and you just comment below. Yeah. Once you register, you sign up. I have to approve you, and then we can talk about this. The German group, it's here. I will also post the link. Um, I will also post it the same thing. As many people register for the German group, but they speak English. Okay. And there will also big part is about Bookmap, yeah. I have to say this since this is part of my trading business. Maybe I can get Bruce to write a introduction for me. I have to ask him. So it's the post to the German group is also okay. And yeah, and what can I tell you? This is it's not good here. Rhythmic 198. So I know it basically every, the only thing that I can do is I close this and we watch at other markets. Um, Connection lost, restoring. No, don't need to connect there anymore. We choose different markets. Yeah. You want which stock you want to see? Yeah. The X feed, Nvidia, or yeah, any hot stock. Maybe I'll choose the Nvidia. The X feed is working smoothly. You see, everything is working smoothly. This is not my computer problem. This is not my internet problem. This is a rhythmic problem. So importing here the data. Maybe you can write about why you choose trading as a career, since most retail traders don't consider this work as proper job. It might be a good addition to the book. Ah, good question. Well, why I choose this? I started this. Actually, I was never thinking about it. I was 13 years old as I started. But yeah, that's I know why I went this. Um, Maybe you comment this if you sign up for the English group and you enter this questions there, then I will not forget it. There are already two members coming. I think this man, that should be you. I just approved you, so you simply go there and yeah, just write in the question and any questions that you have, also for the German ones and English ones, just put in your questions and I will give you my feedback on that, yeah, or my experience, how it really came to that. Perfectly. I think I just approved you. I also have dropouts that can be heard on Discord. What do you mean with the dropouts? And now, as we can see here, in NVIDIA on the X feed works. Okay. This is market opening. Yeah. It's Thai time. I mean, we can probably also add the QQQ or the X feed to the SPY, the index on the ES. Okay, Florian. Nee, das kann sein. Ich hau hier manchmal auf die Tastatur drauf. Vielleicht liegt's daran, aber weil vielleicht hört man meine Tastatur, wenn ich da drauf haue, weil ich da am Schreiben war. An sich, Verbindung hier ist laut OBS Studio und so weiter alles top. Das kennst du, das Geräusch. Okay, gut, weiß ich jetzt auch nicht. Kann ich jetzt, ja, die Tastatur hört man auch, ja. Ich habe ja auch mein Einfingersuchsystem oder Adler-Suchsystem. Ne? So, jetzt gucken wir Nvidia an. Hält sich eigentlich relativ stabil, der Abverkauf, aber Nvidia zwischen 112,50 und 113 ist eigentlich nicht viel passiert, muss man mal sagen. Oh, jetzt sehen wir hier, muss man mal kurz ein bisschen wieder einstellen. Ja, aber wie ihr seht, das ist auch kein Bookmap-Problem. Es ist ganz klar ein Rhythmic-Problem, was diese Probleme verursacht. Are you connected via Wi-Fi? Is it Wi-Fi? No, of course. Yeah, Florian. No, I'm connected via Wi-Fi. Yeah. There is no Ethernet here in this villa where I am. But I checked internet speed from Google and I have an upload speed of yeah almost 100 Mbit and download of 250. So normally that should work quite well. And now if I look here, also here everything working smoothly with Bookmap and streams working smoothly. Also when I go to OBS, everything top. They say frame rate. If we look at here, if you can, I can also can show this here, frame rate only 0.5%. Oops. Oh no, it's not too complicated. Also, OBS gives me a green light. Lost frames, 436. So these are 0.5%. This is a very good number. So shoot out with questions, yeah. And register for the community so you can become a test reader. Oh yeah, Desmond, I already can see your comment. Yes, I will put that into actually, I wrote my German book and it was a best-selling book. There's this question answered, but I will also put this into that book. Yeah, I will definitely bring it in. And I'm not going to tell you now. In a market like today, where bias is easy to hold on to, what would you recommend to stay clear-minded and follow the context? Yeah, always follow the context and stay neutral, I mean, it's very difficult, but also I have my opinion. And but at the end, you always see if we are in a range, we are in a range. If we are in a trend, we are in a trend. These are things that we have to consider. And now we can see the sort of sell-off, but on the other side, we are also at the bottom of the range, so to say, and at the bottom of long-term VWAPs. So normally this is a buying signal on a long run. If you would invest now for, let's say, 6 to 12 months, I think now you should buy. maybe not all in. Maybe you go in with 50%, and since if another drop comes, you still have cash to go in. I'm also more or less a contrarian trader. Yeah, this is my personal way of trading. Um, but this is also, like I said, everyone has to follow his own path. Yeah, you have to figure out what is your own personality to trade. Rizo, hello. Hi, Robert. What do you say about the current volatility in the market in general, world situation in combination with trading? Well, to the current volatility is very simple. I stay away. Yeah. This is my personal opinion. If I see something like this, I trade as less as possible because I figured out in the past of my trading career, my biggest losing days were always during high volatility trading days. So I learned simply if the VIX above 20 or 25, be calm, be patient, trade less. The current world situation is, yeah, well, I don't know. It's a mess. We don't know what's going on. What I believe is what the Donald Trump is doing is simply to put pressure on certain countries and countries and continents, yeah, to show them where they are, where they have to stand. I mean, I totally can understand that he put tariffs on Europe and on China. Why should the United States pay for our defense when we basically lived the last 40 or 50 years on their account? So we never took care of ourselves. So we had a good life, but we said, okay, the United States will take care of us in a security way. Well, that's not correct. And in this way, I can understand this certain behavior and this method from Trump how to negotiate is very aggressive, definitely. But from a businessman point of view, well, he's showing you, okay, I have the weapons, you don't. I always can say a nice story from prison. One day we had no water. The water pipe broke, and we only had a little bit water. Everyone like, I don't know, 2 or 3 cups to wash, to brush your teeth. And imagine you're with 18 people on a 19 square meter cell. So one person, basically only 1 square meter. And then 40 degrees with 99% humidity. And then even the nicest people, they became crazy. They became monsters because they wanted to have more water. And then the fighting is starting. So always consider that, yeah. In the end, also there are the people who say, okay, you must gold when the economy is going down, when we have a crash in the world, you need gold. No, you don't need gold. You need Kalashnikovs. Very simple. So if I have the Kalashnikov, your gold is mine. Very simple. Yeah, this is what I want to say. This is what Donald Trump is saying the world right now. Well, we have the weapons. You don't. What you want to do? Have fun. Yeah. This is my worldview. Yeah. Fadi, gold is long. Very simple. I think in this current situation, gold is simply long. Yeah. Use any pullback to buy on the long term. Ron Eep, how do you trade as a contrarian trader? Okay, how do I trade? The niche of my trading is simply to analyze or to detect when algorithms are going to buy and sell. I was an institutional trader, and when a market only has a volatility of or liquidity of like 10,000 shares per day, but you have to buy 100,000 shares, you cannot do that. So you have to diversify your trades. And to yeah, put your trades over a long time period that they are being executed. So then you have to know, okay, who's going to do that? At my time, I was doing it as a trader, or my traders in my company were doing that. They were not being paid because of liquidity, because of profit. They will be paid because the entry price. And now, what is a fair entry price? For this, you take the volume weighted average, the VWAP. This is a common benchmark. It's not an indicator. Yeah, very big difference. VWAP is a benchmark that shows you what is a fair value price at that moment. And if you want to go long, you buy below VWAP, you're a good trader. If you buy above VWAP price, you're a stupid trader, so you don't get commission. Yeah, very simple. And this is why trades around VWAP are interesting. And this is what I am considering. So if prices are going to VWAP, I expect sort of pullback because other people are coming to enter this. Yeah. And yeah, this is for me the understanding. As a contrarian trader, I try to find some small pullbacks. What is this here, Florian? I cannot see this. At least it looks like a big picture. I can somehow not open it here. Oh, I can. Let me get this here. What's this for market, Florian? Oh, you see, did you get your, oh, you get your nice trade. I can see here. Oh, you perform very well. Yeah, very good. The ES here, in, out. Ah, you're a very good community member. Very, very nice. Short here, lucky, get out here. Ah, yeah. Congratulations, Florian. This is, yeah. If you also want to get this way how to trade, you basically join our community, yeah, our LIT day trading community. I give you this link here, and then we have to continue there right now. So I have to switch. And I say thank you. We see each other next week from I will be in Bangkok. Ah, and now I close Discord. We're still live here. Yeah, I screwed up because I closed Discord. But I hope this is not gone. Florian is still there, and I'm still live. I'm not sure. Otherwise, yeah, sometimes I'm also not the technical guy. Yeah, then I press the wrong button, and many things are happening. Ah, my stream is still running. Yeah, so very good. Then I thought I closed Discord here, but now it's still working everything. Yeah, Florian, the router is 1 meter, the router is 1 meter away from me. Or maybe two. Uh, anyway, now we're going to switch to our community, yeah, to our LIT community. See you there in a second, Florian. Anyone who wants to join can join there or send me a DM. And if you want to see what we are doing, feel free to just contact me. And we see each other next week here again. And yeah, let's see what the world is giving us. Yeah. So take care. Bye.